If you were invited to a swanky dinner party with the heads of estates and maybe even a king and a princess, how would you handle that affair? Personally, I'll try to keep well away from everything because there's no scenario I can see that going well. Luckily for Shrey and co, it's not me. So let's leave it up to them, and hopefully there's not some insidious backstabbing plot going on. Let's find out. I'd almost forgotten about the training team going into fight the dungeon. Luckily, it's not quite as devastating as if we had to go in ourselves because, revival at the cathedral and all, but still. Considering they are still all newbies as such. Facing such danger in very much real detail would be something you have to get used to. Do their characters and whatnot have a normal lifespan? Do they age in this world? Hopefully there won't be these kind of stories long enough to find out the answer to that. Very civilized. So certain things did find a way to live on through into this world. It would be somewhat... Maybe it's too soon to say nostalgic. She didn't get far. Oh, I'll throw him under the bus. Clever. Probably. If I was forced into public dancing like this, I don't think I'd be able to end it without holding a grudge against him. So she'll be his partner. So is she going to be a strong lead while also not letting it known that he can't dance? I don't know, do we? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect that. But of course there'd be bards in this world. Is it the same way as how bards work in other games, where they just give off various buffs and debuffs through song? What a pretentious twat. Hmm. Debuffs. And yeah, buffs and debuffs. Well, you can at least praise her slightly for getting something correct. Ah, if I imagine dancing as a rhythm game, sure, I'm sure even I can get it then. If I imagine most things in life as just part of a game and grinding XP to get better, maybe everything won't seem so tedious. Would children really be allowed to run around in a ballroom like this? Would you rather, yeah, hang around with all the adults or escape? Since she was giving that opportunity. Does seem like a bit of a illegal maneuver to use her assassin skills, though, to play hide and seek. Would you trust those stairs? Well, she has the knowledge that she's actually actively learning and trying to get better. I mean, like, people like the the guy that she's with, that other kid. He might be stronger and can actually take down monsters, but is he able to handle complex situations and know what to do? You need a bit of flexibility. There's a lot of carbs on that table. He seemed important later on. How do the people of the world, the people of the land, see them? Don't talk with your mouth full. Do they think that they just appeared out of nowhere one day, or is there an actual? Jam. Is there no backstory and reason why they came here? Why isn't she hauling any luggage? What are you going to express your wanting to help out there and make things ingratiate themselves a bit. Good idea. Yeah, politics and whatnot is interesting to say the least. Really? Only 30,000 for a place that looks like that? Hmm. At least if they've made an initial good impression first off, but which could only mean that something's going to happen real soon to put a spanner in the works. Here we go, the May incident. Oh no, they've formed their own. Well, that's actually good, rather than thinking we need to annihilate them, because I don't think that would go down well. If they are improving faster at a faster rate than the people of the land, yep, you need to get them on your side. Didn't really think about that. There might be people who actively try to hinder things, especially if nobles are involved. Well, at least this time she didn't leave her dress behind. Nyanta. It is nice to see her split away from the rather intense diplomacy to now tutorial for dungeon exploring. Mm-hmm. Is this like their way of almost reenacting that whole teacher function that was in the game? Oh god, I hate these introductions. What was her? At least, hopefully, her healing has gotten better than one point per tick. Cool. You always kind of want a buffer, but you don't want to have a drop in your DPS. They're all in the 20s range, so. Oh, Christ. Why are there butterflies gathering? Well, because he can use flashy magic, he thinks he's great. He thinks he's great. Now there's 3 butterflies. Yep, you know each other's classes now. So you might want to talk about party lineup, various strategies. What happens if things hit the fan? Oh, great, he's an airhead as well. Hope. Well, actually, no. I was going to say it's 3v2 there, but there's at least two of those girls who don't really speak up, so. Well, you didn't even try. Yep. If you're the only tank in the party. Have we already been shown that there's like aggro and everything? Nice armor clinks there. You don't really hear it in a lot of things, but armor rattling around with all of the. No, it's a drop of water. But yeah, armor, the leather bits holding it all together, all the various studs, they make noise. Especially since didn't she have bells or something on that staff? Inferiority complex. Wow, he has some issues. Hopefully that's just part of the dungeon monsters rather than previous explorers. Hopefully that's correct. He's the protagonist. He needs to be front and center. Is he going to change his attitude once he probably gets this entire party wiped? Hmm. Do you want one power move or several short recharge moves? Keep the element of surprise. Ah, that's actually nice. I wonder if they've actually thought about balancing in all their skills before this became a reality world thing. Oh, that class looks like it would be relatively hard to control because you got to time when to use the protection barriers. That's actually useful. Is this why he's so full of himself? I did wonder if the bard was going to do anything. Very well done. Does that mean we can have double explosion? Christ. Behind you. You were given a warning. Actually, well done. Great. He's just pulled everything in the room. Yeah, but if they're not within range... Does the sorcerer have long... He pulled aggro. Long cooldowns. Yeah, they don't really work well together as a team, do they? A sorcerer who also has leveled agility. A move I respect there. Cheese it! What is this? The story of this princess. What is she going to be getting up to? What was with the gradient just now? What a username, by the way. Can't remember if I've mentioned that before. Imagine how many God Hunter 46XX people are running around. Ah, yes, this is the leader of the Merchant Guild, Bloodhound 95. Obviously, since they had their... Well, no. The bodies themselves they had to get used to, so it's only her who had a change, because of the item. I am feeling kind of unfulfilled because I would like to see more actual just big raid boss type events. Big old battles and whatnot. Right. Ah! A goal I can thoroughly get behind. I don't believe that sorcerer has learned his lesson, do you? I would have thought that they'd at least have one of the, like, Nyanta or the tank or anyone tag along as a safety measure, just in case. Plus, having someone that is actually kind of experienced, as they're probably all level 90 or so, they can overview, see what they're doing, how they're handling things, and then give them tips and advice once they get out. So yeah, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, you were just useless. And you know what? A lot of the games usually go for the usual, like sword, warrior, mage, rogue, hunter. If you were to create a class that's slightly out of the ordinary, what would you go with? One that I saw, I can't remember where I saw it, but I liked the idea, was a gambler, where pretty much everything is based on luck. Roll of the dice, maybe even using money as a way to boost your skills. Knowing my luck though, it would be fetch quest, get 10 apples. I completed it in the first tree I looked at. Then at the critical moment, boss battle, natural ones. And I did think that there was going to be something behind this meeting with this city town kingship thing. Didn't expect we would have a hikikomori princess. Interested to see where this goes. If you are too, then let me know down below in the comment section, also by leaving a like on the video if you did actually enjoy it. But of course, to come back for more, you may need to subscribe and turn on notifications. Definitely get some rest, so I can see you there. If any of you want to be the shrine maiden to the sorcerer that is my channel, and guide me back to actually not be making a complete fool of myself, I would be very appreciative. And we'll say that Flawed Otaku, Sal, Raywin, Aegis TR, Denamet 1997, Aishurem, Shiwan, ASD, and everyone else has so far guided me on the right track, so once again, thank you.